Just got to thinking about things. A lot of people label stuff COVID when it's not necessarily, I mean, just because you have COVID doesn't mean you died of the COVID, just saying. There's a friend of mine I know who's not doing too well, I'm not sure. And it may be that once this video is posted, my friend has passed on, but he's had heart problems. He's had heart problems for years, and his heart stopped last night, and they did resuscitate him, and right now he's just running off the machines. He's non-responsive. You know how that is, and it's a very bad deal. But they also gave him a COVID test, and they said, well, he's positive, so that's the whole reason why it is. I was like, no, it's not that. And I don't get why these people, I know why they do it. They have to get the money, and they get extra money if they label it as a COVID death and all that stuff. But the problem with the whole spiel here is that you get people who die of natural causes of things. If they happen to have COVID, it's a COVID-related death when it's not COVID that killed them. And even with those numbers, we have a 98% survival rate on the COVIDs. And how much more of a survival rate would it be if it was for these people who died to happen to actually just die of natural causes and not, well, they had COVID too, but they actually died of this, you know? And I know COVID does complicate things. I know it makes it so that people who have the COVID have issues that get complicated because they were compromised there, but even still, you got people out there, and I remember an article or a video, it was like the after questions that happened. It's like an independent news agent talked to whoever was the lady the epidemiologist of Illinois. And this is when like everybody was in lockdown and everybody was like listening to the governor every day. The guy said, okay, this is me at the current independent, whatever it was. I just want to set up a situation here. Say I am positive, or say I feel sick and I go to one of your testing facilities to get tested. And she says, yeah. And I don't know, I won't know for another day or two because at that time that's the way it was. But say I go home from that facility, or I'm on my way to that facility to get tested, and I were to get in an accident, like get T-boned by a semi and die instantly, what would that be labeled as? Would that be labeled as a regular accident, or would that be considered a COVID-related death? And the lady said to him, since you were going to get tested, it'd be a COVID-related death. The accident didn't kill, or the COVID didn't kill you, the accident did. But it would still be labeled as a COVID-related death. That told me right then and there, coming from that lady, it's all about the money and it's all about the numbers. And, you know, we're going to try to boost this thing in a way where, you know, it looks bad. It looks worse than it really is. Because she said it straight up right there. And if I could find that article, I'm sure it's been deleted. Because, you know, we can't be having anything that, you know, has that kind of evidence out there. If I could find that article, I'd post it. But the lady did straight up, like stared the guy right in the face and said, yeah, that'd be a COVID-related death because he got hit in the accident. Well, COVID-related, yes. COVID-caused, no. Had he not had the COVID, had he just been doing his normal thing, and you guys would just do like you would have 10 years ago and say, man, the COVID was really bad this year. It's killed a lot of people, and it's just really bad. Versus, you know, okay, it's a pandemic, everybody shelter in place. That guy would have been at work just sick. So, yeah. That being said, it's kind of weird how they skewed the numbers like that. So, like, it's hard to believe what they're saying, what they're actually doing. My whole premise behind things, and I can go on a whole spiel about vaccinations and all that stuff. It's not that I'm an anti-vaxxer. It's not that I'm a anti-convenience vaxxer, I would say that. If it has been proven, yeah, I'll get vaccinated and all that stuff. There's a reason for it. Like, if I'm going to be working with people who are compromised immune system, yeah, I'll get vaccinated and I'll get myself better. For myself, I don't really care either way. I know where I'm going when I get that. And it doesn't make me an anti-vaxxer. It's just that if I don't necessarily need it for myself right now, I mean, I'll protect others if I have to. So that's the only reason why I got the vaccine. And I've been vaccinated. I've been all that stuff. And then I had COVID. So I haven't really got boosted, but I kind of got boosted just last week because I had the COVIDs. But I'm not an anti-vaxxer. And this is a whole nother conversation. And there might be a part 2. So stay tuned for that. But today we're going to... if you could put this in the comments, I'll know you made it clear to the end of this video. And today's comment is quarantine. So if you can put quarantine somewhere in the comments below, I know you made it clear to the end of this video. And who knows, tomorrow might be a part 2 talking about vaccines and what my thoughts are on that. But I will see you guys tomorrow.